Welcome to the Hillsborian Historian. My name is Rex, and today we're taking a look at 1916 Gasparilla. This is the Hillsborough River. That is crazy. Many of the photos we'll be looking at are from the Tony Pizzo collection at USF. Specifically, the Gasparilla Carnival scrapbook, spelled Carnival with a K. The guy on the cover is Jose Gaspar. This is the Lafayette Street Bridge. Today you know it as the Kennedy Boulevard Bridge. And this is the Coast Guard cutter Tampa. It would escort the Gasparilla ship in. The Gasparilla ship itself was a schooner called the Brazos. Way over on the right, you see a blue circle. That is a water tower. And you can see it off in the distance. Also off in the distance, you can see City Hall. The ship seen here is the State Shellfish Commission ship Romer. Now, there was a man named Gillette in charge of the Board of Trade. He goes to the nation's capital and arranges for a torpedo fleet and submarines to arrive in Tampa for Gasparilla. This is the USS Tallahassee. Look how low the water line is on that vessel. Here you see 3 submarines. And then you'll see a 4th one pop up. And what happened is the 4th one kind of got lost, but it did make its way in. There is a mention about neutrality in the paper. World War I is raging, but the United States has not entered it yet. Alright, always look for details. We will see Dawson and Thornton. Look at that phone number. And this float is the Peninsular Telephone Company. Float service first. Now we will see the Gasparilla infloat from Boca Grande. We can see the Alhambra Cafe, so we know we're on Franklin Street. The Glen Shoe Company is in the background, so we know we're still on Franklin Street. Here are some Shriners. That's pretty cool. This is my favorite picture. Look to the left. See that guy with the drums? If you look closely, it says HHS DFC Tampa, Florida. This is the Hillsborough High School Drum and Fife Corps. Pretty cool, huh? These are sailors. So you do get this military presence a bit more heavily this year. They can kind of see World War I approaching. So they wind up at the fairgrounds. Look at this float. It's really cool. This is the South Florida Fair and Gasparilla Carnival. I mean, look at this Ferris wheel. How cool is that? Now, Plant Field is on the left. It's the big oval next to the Tampa Bay Hotel. And they are hosting what they call a sham battle. This is a show of a military force yet again. But one of the big attractions is the Aviator AC Beach. You can see the minarets of the University of Tampa in the background. AC Beach is called one of the world's greatest flyers. And he has a history of escaping death. This is not him, but this is the kind of plane he would fly. Check it out. Look at the guy on the back. He's just kind of hanging there. He's the counterweight, right? It looks like he's got an easy job, but he really doesn't. He's got to hang on there while everybody's pushing his plane around. The pilot, and he's getting the gloves. He's just telling people what to do. Now, look at that steering wheel. Like, that's not good. It's like a spear pointing straight at his chest. And then he tells the guy to crank up the engine. And he's going to take off. It's pretty cool to see this footage. Kind of gets a push start. Kind of like my 72 Cutlass, you know? Sometimes you got to push it to get it going. And then he just takes off. Now, north of the plant field was the Gordon Keller Memorial Hospital. And patients are on the second floor balcony. They're airing themselves. They're enjoying the day. So there's this picture, which has the big circle. So again, look at the details. I zoomed in. I'm like, there's a little bit of weird damage, but I didn't know why. But you guessed it. Aviator Beach crashed into the hospital, which is really quite a time saver if you think about it. You're going to wind up at the hospital anyway. He blames faulty gas. That does not sound like a good excuse, but hey, that's what they did. So he jokes as he's getting tended to, and he's actually considered to be a smart person, a brave person. He actually saved a lot of people. I guess he could have crashed somewhere else, but he avoided as many people as he could. And this is the wreckage behind one of the stands at the plant field. And here's our friend Beach. He survived. He's happy. I mean, if that's not enough excitement for you, I don't know what is. But Jose Gaspar did his job. He sold a lot of stuff, as we can see. Again, this is a huge event. Everybody is happy with the results. There were 5 different moving picture companies around. One of them, British Pathé, has some footage on YouTube, so check it out. I was going to use it, but they wanted a license, and this channel doesn't have that kind of money. Now, the pirate ship itself was sold, so the paper mentions have to figure out what to do next year. Hey, such is a pirate's life. I want to thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves out there, and please share this video.